We are very fortunate. We've got a great bunch of senior leaders who have spent the time to write our own curriculum, not just the computing curriculum, but the whole curriculum in its broadest sense. Our curriculum intent is about providing our children with the skills and the knowledge and the values, not just for their education today, but also their future.
Having the iPads available to support the children's learning has shown a huge increase in the children's engagement and interaction throughout the lesson.
So the teacher would set us homeworks on Atom Prime. It's like quizzes, so we can answer questions and the teacher can see our progress to see whether we need harder or easier homework. It's helped with my GPS learning, which we're doing for SATs.
We're always encouraging the children to shine and show their personality through their work, and having the iPad has really allowed the children to be able to do that. One thing that I enjoy doing is giving the children the ownership of displaying and presenting their work.
We have so many apps that we could use on our iPads, and if I want to further my understanding on certain topics that I may have learnt at school or maybe outside, it's easy for me to dig deep into it, search it up and up-level my understanding overall.
We found that using iPad alongside the usual writing in a book has helped to enhance children's learning. They can also use the iPad to record their teacher modelling, so they can replay that back throughout the lesson.
At Rosetta, we believe in always reflecting back on our practice and how we use the iPads. And when we first introduced the iPads, we initially began using iPads to substitute tasks that children were using in the classrooms. But as we've embedded the use of technology seamlessly, we're now redefining those tasks. And this is based on research through the SAMR model. So a lot of the work that we're doing now is redefining the tasks that children are expected to complete. So children are no longer just writing reports. They're finding new ways of creating reports, whether it's in enhancing them through filming, through adding music, through GarageBand.
For us at Rosetta, being a fully inclusive school is really, really important. So the iPads are really there to remove barriers to learning. So one of the ways would be communication. So we have got children that use iPads purely as communication devices, and that's taken our children from being what I would call a completely non-verbal child to being able to speak and access learning in a way that they might not be able to otherwise.
So Rosetta serves a community of low-income families and children from disadvantaged backgrounds. With the introduction of iPads for all children, we've removed those barriers that children may face in accessing technology. So success for us here at Rosetta goes just beyond academic. Yes, academically our children are within the top 1% of pupil outcome and progress. But for us, we also measure success in, do our children really love learning? Are they developing the skills that can enable them to access the learning beyond their time here at Rosetta?